no, 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 not a Porsche, not a Porsche, not a Porsche, not even a car, not a Porsche. G'day viewers. It's that magical time of the year for Andrew at Maple Leaf Customs. It's actually his 4th annual Porsche build. So, possible. I'll put in the possible pile. So I'm just going through my bucket of die-cast death that lies under my bench. See if we can't find a suitable candidate. Because other years I've had something ready to, ready to go. What's that? It's a fun hoe. I swear I forget half the cars I've got, viewers. So I'm going to keep digging through here. And this isn't a flex on how many die-cast cars got. This is why I don't need any donations. Thank you. I'm going to keep digging through here, pick out some candidates, and I'll come back. Alright, here's the ones I dug out of the box. There's the one you saw me grab out. This Majorette, there's not a lot really wrong with it, and I don't know, we want that amazing transformation, don't we? There's this one, I think this is, yeah, it's a Hot Wheels, but I think this is, might have been one of the, I don't know, but look how narrow it is. It's all, that's a no. This one I pulled out because I like this one, but the glass has been cigarette lighted, and I'm not sure. That's a no. This one again, it really just needs a clean. The blue Porsche. So these doors on these, I had one of these, I had the brown one when I was a kid, and those doors would do that all the time. Like they got too much flex in them, and then they go over the, here we go. Yeah, that maybe that's the maybe pile. Maybe pile, no. I like the idea of doing this in a nice colour like red, maybe detailing it. I'll be honest, viewers, this is probably my choice at the minute, but so that's this one. I like doing something a bit different. What's this, a 924? It's an old Hot Wheels, but again, it's the back window's been half caved in. And I'm sure if I put a monster motor in the back of that, it might wind everyone up, so but it's potential. I also like this one. This is the same, like, it's just a Dyna Wheels, which is a Hong Kong brand. In its defense, it's a metal base. Might be able to do a little version of the big one I did. That one's okay. Okay, so I started working on the Zilmex Porsche, and it started out okay. Pulling it apart revealed an impressive number of parts and detail for a normally basic discount brand. With an all-metal body, plastic interior and glass, a separate rear panel, and even an individual chromed engine piece, I thought, a set of custom wheels and this is going to look good. And then, of course, came the flaws from an economy manufacturer. The metal halves of the body had some gaps caused by it being what I have to assume smooshed together in the riveting process. I thought I'll strip the paint and hopefully I can finagle them out. stripped it with caustic soda, which is harsh at the best of times. It pitted the die-cast / Zamac, whatever it is, really badly, or it might have just been like that under the paint, I'm not sure. So I spent a lot of time, viewers, a lot of time smoothing it out, but I just could not get the halves to line up or get the top half straight in the time I'd left myself to get it done. I can hear Andrew saying, "The MLC Porsche build is the same time every year, Peter. You've got all year to get ready." And he's right. Sorry, Andrew, I can't resist. But I'm a bit disorganised most of the time, so I put it aside to tackle another time. I've done all the window and interior pieces. I've got a neat set of wheels for it. It will return. But in the meantime, I've cheated with the blue 356 you saw at the start. I have no turntable before shots because I'm an idiot and I wasn't planning on doing it, but I got in the zone and I just didn't do it. So I hope you can forgive me. But you're not here for my sad tales of first world problems, so let's get crack-a-lackin', as they say in Stuttgart, probably, and at least get one car done. So being a relatively new casting, the paint came off it pretty easy, and the more I, polished it with the wire wheel and then with the 3M brush, and the smoother and cleaner the body came out. At one stage I thought about just clear coating the die cast because it was looking great, and then I thought, well, no, if we've got it this nice, why don't we try just no primer, just I spray some Tamiya mica red over the top because I like red, and give it kind of a, not a Spectra flame, but something along those lines. And while I didn't film myself spray painting it either, because once again, I'm an idiot, I really like the results when it's out in the sun. Looks $1,000,000. With this red paint, it was starting to look a lot like a Spectra Flame Hot Wheels I'd done before, Evil Weevil Volkswagen, and I still had some roundels left over from that project. What I forgot from that time was that they're not die cut, and you have to cut them right around the circles, not just off the sheet like I did here, and wasted 2 numbers. It was going to be number 6, but it became number 5 because that was the only numbers I had left after ruining the set of 6s. So number 5 she is. It'll give it a bit of a Hot Wheels, like a red line look. Keep it simple, but it look classy, and just a little bit of detailing, and it came out great. So because I neglected to film myself painting the red on it, I thought the least I could do for your viewers was show you me spraying the clear coat on it. I ended up giving this a couple of coats of clear because the weather came good and I was able to leave it out in the sun all day. Nothing quite like the Queensland sun, especially at the moment. It's been very hot. And look at that. I wish I'd got some shots of it with the sun on it, because I'm not going to lie to you viewers, it looks absolutely wonderful. Now, of course, I then tried to ruin all my good work by using black wash. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, if the heat's affected it, but I just can't get it to run down the gaps like it should. So I had a couple of goes and then I just wiped it off and thought, quit while you're ahead, Peter. Quit while you're ahead. I used my 1mm Molotow pens to detail the taillights, and then I'll paint some clear Tamiya red over the top. I've since found out that my biggest problem with the Molotow pens is not shaking them enough before I use them. That was the tip that Molotow themselves gave me when they got back to me when I asked them what I was doing wrong. I said it wasn't the temperature, it wasn't how, if I was storing them upright or vertical or horizontally or all that stuff. It was just shake the bugger out of them. Now here's one of the big ones that I got off Temu. Thank you, Graham, again for the recommendation. They have been fantastic. Got 3 of them for $14. They come out really chrome like the Molotows. Of course, this is before I put the second clear coat on, so once I put the clear coat on they went a bit dull, but they still look good. Anyway, I'll stop talking for a bit. Now, because I hate myself, I thought I'd try and do the black wash on those gold vents I'd painted, and it went about as well as you can expect it to have gone. Not very. So yeah, I wiped them off. I did the gold again, and then I tried some of my grey panel wash, which isn't quite as brutal as the black, and it worked a lot better. Still didn't really go in all the gaps like I would have liked it, but it wasn't a complete loss. Anyway, now one of the successes of the panel line was the little vents on the front. So small victories. So no wheel swap here, viewers. Like I said, I cheated doing this one. I just put a bit of black wash in the standard reel riders that were on it. They're like little 5-stud steelies, and those wheels look really good when you put a bit of black wash in them. The silver interior had to go. I just sprayed that with some deck tan, and it looks good. Doing a little bit more detailing. Those little leather straps, they're on the front like the bonnet tie downs. They'll look good. Now the silver's dried, I'm painting some clear Tamiya red over the top for the brake lights. And the vents on the back needed some kind of a wash in them, so I think I mentioned before I ended up using this grey wash and it worked out okay. Okay, and the easiest reassembly I've had for some time, which is good. Yeah, right, and just like that, as if by magic, with no grief whatsoever, apart from the whole car that didn't work and I had to start another one, apart from that, everything was wonderful. We're done! As I said at the start, in my haste, I neglected to film this on the turntable, so you're just going to have to make do with these static shots of one I found on the internet. Promise you this is what it looked like before I started. Anyway, this is what I started with, and this is what we're left with now. Ta-da! I tell you what, it was a blessing in disguise, the other car not working out, viewers, because this one has come out exactly how I pictured it in my mind. I'm really pleased with the finish on it. Let's not kid ourselves, it's just a paint swap. I didn't even swap the wheels on it, and a little bit of detailing. But I think it looks amazing. Normally, you know me, viewers, I'm not normally so self-congratulatory and congratulatory, or whatever, however you pronounce it. But I'm really pleased with this one. I hope you like it too. Of course, the overriding theme of the MLC Invitational is to pay it forward, and all builders are asked to give their build away to a deserving recipient. And this year happened to coincide with our good friend's son starting an apprenticeship at a Brisbane Porsche specialist. So I've given it to him, and he was kind enough to try and take some pics of it at his workplace. Thank you very much, Nick. Don't forget the PB's Retro Restoration's 4th birthday community build, diecast, bottle kit, cocktail sticks, any brand, it doesn't matter. June's ages away, plenty of time to get involved, have fun, and maybe win a substandard prize. Yes, the beard is gone, viewers, but there's so much more that can be done. We're still collecting funds until the end of May, and if you'd like to contribute, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thanks for checking out my video, viewers. I really appreciate you all watching and taking the time to leave a comment, be it tips, abuse, or whatever. Be sure to use the hashtag MLC Porsche4 to check out over 50 other builders' videos. Like every year, Andrew gets some hardcore top shelf builders on board, and some of the skills on display are phenomenal. Thanks again to Andrew of Maple Leaf Customs for putting on what is truly one of the premier group build events on the internet for diecast. The effort he puts in, the prizes, the rounding us all up and getting us to all pull our fingers out and get building. Andrew, you do a wonderful job, and thanks very much. Super excited about the next episode of PB's Retro Restorations, viewers. It's a project I've been working on for some months. Had a couple of delays. I know a few of you have been waiting for it. I won't say too much more except to say that people don't believe in heroes anymore. Well, damn them! You and me, PB. We're going to give them back their heroes. And if you know what movie that's from, then maybe it will be the video for you. Have a safe weekend, a great weekend, and I'll see you then. Bye!